guys, welcome to Batch TV. My name's Landry and I'm the community manager at Batch Service. And we're talking about one of the most motivated lists today that you can pull called tax defaults. We'll talk more about the benefits in pulling this list into your own account, but let's just jump right into how to do it. It's super easy. You're going to go to property search where you can pull list of on or off market opportunities, and you're just either going to search a location like an address, city, zip code, or county up here, or the pencil icon in the bottom left. It allows you to draw something out on the map. So we're going to go with the search bar option. I already typed in the city of Tampa, Florida. And typically what you're going to do next is choose your strategy. I'm going to go with off market, but if you're dealing with submitting offers on the MLS and working with real estate agents, we have on market options available as well. But the easiest, most efficient way to pull these leads is to, after choosing your strategy, is to use your map quick filters. The system already does this for you and puts that data together in this nice category. So I'm going to scooch all the way over to the right, and there it is. So there's 6,200 properties that have defaulted on their taxes, or property owners, and you can get more information. This does say within the past 3 years that it's compiling, but if you want to, you can definitely go into your all filters, go down to the pre-foreclosure and auction info, and filter out the tax delinquent year too. So if you want that to be a more specific time range or time period, or even find people that have already started the pre-foreclosure process, maybe it began with defaulting on their taxes and now it's progressed into the stages of pre-foreclosure, you could definitely do that too. Finding people that maybe have been given a notice of default, they're already going to active auction, picking out that date, the recording date, so you can definitely get more specific. It really just comes down to how you're wanting to pull this data. If you want to get into more of the specifics, I know plenty of people that just like to pull the whole list, put it into Batch Dialer, and just start having those conversations because you just never know. But you can go into those specifics if you want to and filter out something a little bit more nitty gritty. And don't forget about your other things available too, like the types of properties. So if you want to make sure that they're only going to be focused in on residential single family homes, for example, or maybe you want to make sure that the people you're going to be reaching out to in this list have older properties that might need more TLC than others, you could put in things like the year built filter or the ownership info. Tons of other things you can do here, but we're not going to go get too into the weeds. One other thing that I want to mention here is that if you're in the new plans within Batch Leads, they've been incredible, being able to have all-inclusive contact information, which I'll show you guys after you save the properties. But you also have this Batch Rank AI feature. It's already turned on when I've pulled up off-market as my strategy, but this is using a proprietary algorithm to find property owners with the highest likelihood of selling. So I could definitely pull up this already highly motivated list being tax default, and maybe on top of that put a likely to sell kind of filter. If you're in the lowest plan, you can only go up to the medium tier, but if you're in a higher plan like me, I can go all the way up to most likely and find properties with even higher motivational points with the system doing that work for me. So don't forget about your additional filters. It just comes down to your own preference at the end of the day. These lists tend to be highly motivated because there's financial distress and issues to solve, avoiding pre-foreclosure, a need for cash, different solutions that they're looking for to get out of this position that they're in, that you might be ultimately able to provide. So pull the list however you'd like, whether you want to pull that in bulk or use Batch Rank on top of it and really find those property owners with even more factors to make them more likely to sell, or just put in your characteristics, whatever you want to focus in on. But after you apply your filters, go ahead and check out the results down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Select them and save them into your account. You can definitely click on the addresses to start viewing the details here if you wanted to, but we're going to go and do that right after. So let's click select and save them. So I always think of my list as my main idea, and to me the main idea of this list is that they are tax default properties. And for my tag, I always reference the list name and the market and the date and when I got the information. So this is in Tampa in the month of October 2024. I typically do it by the month and the year. It's up to you, but it makes it a breeze to find your information if you pick something and you do the same thing every single time you pull information into your account. So I'm going to click save, and that's going to show up in my list. We're going to move forward here. And the easiest, most straightforward way to find your data is just by opening your list and tag filter at the top of the screen And there it is. I typically filter out by my tag because it's so much more specific, including the market and the date, but you're going to be able to filter that out. I'm going to grab something else in my account because this is still loading. There might not be any property showing up just yet, so let me pull something else. But after your data has processed in your account, the really cool thing is that if you're in those new plans within Batch Leads, the information to contact them, their phone numbers and their email addresses are already there. There's not even a skip tracing button within Batch Leads anymore in the new plans because you get all of the contact information upon saving them. It's been so nice and has changed the game for so many people's businesses of people I've talked to. It's so nice to be able to have that contact information so nothing's standing in your way of starting those conversations and getting a hold of them. So you can comp the property. You have all of that information available that's been there before, like sale and loan. The owner profile shows you if they own additional properties. And you can also go to the foreclosure tab to view more information about when they defaulted on their taxes. When you're ready to take action, you're just going to select the properties over here off to the left, click actions where you can then start direct mail campaigns, export them off of your account, push them to Batch Dialer, and so much more. There's so many different lists you can pull within Batch Leads. And if there's a list you're curious about and you want to see us pull on another episode, drop a comment down below, hit the like button if you found value in today's video, and subscribe to our channel. And remember to find the link in the description so you can join the community, send me a message if you need anything or more clarification, and connect with amazing people nationwide. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.